Question 15. Which electron configurations is or are correct? Chromium, copper, and iron 2+. So we have the periodic table here. We can see chromium here. That's 24 is the number of protons, and the number of electrons is 24. Iron, well, copper is 29 and iron is 26. But iron has, this is 26, that means 26 electrons and 26 protons. We're looking at iron 2+. That means iron has lost 2 electrons. So instead of 26, we will have 24. So same as chromium. So that should be the same number of electrons. Copper is 29. So if we write the electron configuration for chromium, it's 24. So we would write 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, 3p6. So we have to say 4s1 and 3d5. So that's chromium there, and that's correct. Obviously, you put the 3d before the 4s, because 3d, when you actually, this is how you populate it, but when you're writing it, you have to write it as 1, you have to write it like that, because d3 comes before 4. But in actual energy level, this is 4 and that's 3. So that will be 4s and that will be 3d. So that's energy level. But when you're writing it, you write 3d before 4s. That's why it's written like that. Okay, because 4s is below 3d in energy level. But the 3d has 5 orbitals. And it doesn't like to have 1, 1, 1, 1, and then empty last orbital. That's why 4s has got 2, but 1 electron is promoted from there to there, and that's why 4s has 1. 1 electron is promoted from there to there. It has to be partially filled d orbital. So partially filled d orbital. That's what that is. Okay, so that's correct. Copper is 24. So to write copper again, so you're gonna have to write 1 copper s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, 3p6, and copper is 29. Again, copper has to be fully filled. So these two, they have to be either partially filled or fully filled. So again, it's got 4s, and this is 3d10, and the 4s is going to be 1. Again, it's same scenario, but this time this one had the d orbital here. That's the d orbital, and the s orbital for 4. So that's 4s, and that's 3d. Well, you got 1, 1, 1, 1 there for chromium, and that's chromium. And then you fill that, and you fill that, fill that, fill that, fill that, and then you stop. So that will be the copper. But this 1 here is then promoted here, and then you go 4s 1, and then you go 1 there, because it preferred the d orbital to be either partially filled or fully filled, and that's correct. So that's correct. Iron 2+, iron is 26, but it's lost 2 electrons, so it'll be 24. So same as chromium, filled in iron. So let's write that 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, 3p6, 4s2, that's 19, 20, and then you're going to get 3d. All right, so that'll be 26, 3d6. So which means on the d orbital here, 1 2 3 4 5, it's got 1 1 1 1 1 5 and then 1 there. So that's 3d6. You're going to lose the not the orbital d orbital, you're going to lose the 4s, isn't it? So you're going to lose the 4s. Something different. So you're going to get 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, 3p6, and 3d6. So you have to be careful with this one. This is what you're going to get. So that was tricky because it looks exactly like chromium, and people will fall for that one. And it's true because they both have 24 electrons. 24. So you automatically would take that. And so what this one is put there is not correct. So you're going to get B. 1 and 2. So the answer would be B. So the reason for that is that the 4s is filled first before the 3D, and 4s is removed first before the 3D. So that's what's happening. So you're removing that first, even though you fill this first, and you also remove it first before the 3D. So when it's losing 2 electrons, it's losing the 2s rather than the 3D electrons. And that's why this is not correct, because this is showing that he's lost electrons, one from the 4s and one from the 3D.